It's a weekend. Tell me, anybody's got anything important to do this weekend? We're gonna have a nice weather. No cycling, no.
Planting some bulbs in the garden.
Oh, that's gonna be fantastic. Nobody's gonna watch any baseball. I heard that there's gonna be like a few games next week, and there's also people just like planning to go. But I'm excited about it. All right, guys. So yesterday, we started looking at the tools of geography. Remember, our essential question is like, how do geographers show information on maps? Yesterday, we looked at what we had learned previously in 6th grade about the characteristics of a map and how to read them. So today, we're just gonna delve into that quickly. I'm going to open here our Quizlet live, and we're going to review the cards just for a minute, and then we just go over the game. Okay, so here we are. So this is the time. We're just going to start have a look at it. So we have the first one, absolute location. Somebody can remember what absolute location is in regards to relative location? Is it exact or depending on a point of reference? It's got to be exact, right? So if we look at here the definition, we have that is the exact location. Then we check the next one, which is like the cartographer is the person who does what?
Makes maps.
Makes maps, perfectly. Then we have, what is a compass rose? Who can remember?
The part of the.
Yeah, good. It shows the cardinal points, like where, west, north, east, and south. Good. Distortion. This is kind of a difficult one. Remember when we talk about a map? It's a representation of a graph or a round object. Do all maps have a distortion or not?
Yes.
Yes, at a certain degree, right? Especially when we move to the edges. So now we have the word equator. That's a line. Where does it run to? In the middle of the earth, from north to south. And we measure what? Latitude or longitude? Latitude. Very good. All right, and here we have the hemisphere, which is a what?
Half the earth.
Half of the earth. And it could be divided in 4, right? If it's top and down, it's north and south, and the other ones are? East and west. Yeah, no, this is the class, I knew it. I told you every day, you're the best guys. So what is the latitude?
Those are the flat lines.
Good, good. The flat lines that run east to west. And what is a map projection? This is something that we need to do. It's an earth display differently, and we studied about 3 or 4 of them that we're going to revise. Not this lesson. This is just the common vocabulary. Last one, the legend or a key of a map. Remember, it's what shows us the elements that are within each map. All right, so now that we have the elements here, we have longitude, which is the lines that go
Up and down.
north to south. And we have the relative location, which is the location of a place in relation with another place. Good, now that we studied this from yesterday, let's see. I know that you want to play, and I want to play us too, so please open your phones, and we're going to begin our Quizlet Live. We're going to work in groups, so you'll need to stand up and scan the QR code. And as soon as everybody's name is there, you know the dynamic. We're just going to start. We're going to move about and get together with our teams. Remember, please be patient with your classmates. Some of them may not know the word. Please help them out. We're not going to shout. We're not going to scream. We're not going to hurt each other with negative words. Thank you very much. And remember that you can help yourselves. You don't have to say or give the correct answer. Yeah, you can take that one.
Oh, in it to win it.
Ready? So whenever you scan the questions, in the group, if somebody knows the answer, don't worry. You can help yourselves, okay? If you just trust the person to do it, then that person can make a mistake, right? Oops. So are we ready? 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have two students missing. You want to play these? I'll just write www.quizlet.live and then just get the R to do, okay, married, and that's it. 15, you're in. Good. So let's begin. So I'm going to form the groups right now, randomly. Good. So those are the groups. Please find the person in your group. Get together. We're just going to do one round for the sake of time. Find your partners. Come on, we have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, you're gonna wait for the next one. Don't worry. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Remember, you can help each other. Don't try to be on your own, because then you're gonna make mistakes. Help each other.
That's the absolute.
The bisons and the bulls are still there. Oh, good. The dolphins are taking the lead. Oh, dolphins. We probably have to turn the ball over. Oh, those dolphins are winning. They need the Vikings. We don't have any Vikings. There are Steelers. Is that okay? Come on. We're wrapping up. Bisons, hurry up. The Dolphins are taking the lead. They're going to win. Dolphins in the way. Good. Where are the winners? Orange? Alright guys, please sit down. Now we can go back to your places. Come on, let's go. 10, 9,
I'm gonna stay here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Usually what I do is this. We do 3 rounds. For the sake of time, we can't do it. So I go here, play again, and then here where it says mix the teams. What I do is that I mix them up here, and now we have a new arrangement. If somebody arrives late from the bathroom, what I usually do is I just click here, add more students. I'm sorry that that's in Spanish. That is the way my language at school. So then again, another student can scan the QR code and get back into the game, and then we continue or proceed, okay? All right, thank you very much for your participation. I knew this was the best group. Always said it to myself. You know, and guys, don't take it so hard on you. All right, so today, the global Greek recap. So I'm gonna ask, for example, Miss for a soccer, Miss Holiday, can you help me out with the first line?
Yes. Lines of latitude parallel the equator. The first set of lines, parallels of latitude, run east and west around the globe. The equator is the most important parallel of latitude.
Okay, good. Remember, they go east to west. Another volunteer that can help me with the second sentence?
Can I get a sucker?
Yeah, sure. Just the ones who haven't get one.
Parallels of latitude are measured in degrees, with the equator marking 0 latitude.
Okay, so remember, every time that we have a location that is on top of the equator, you will read it as 0 north, and then the next latitude, east or west. Good. Next one. Would you like to help me? Okay. Please.
Lines of longitude run from pole to pole. These lines are not parallel to each other, so the distance between them varies.
It varies, right? Who can help me with the next one? For another sucker, come on. Who said hi? Sir.
Meridians are measured in degrees, with the prime meridian marking 0 degrees longitude. The prime meridian is a reference for measuring other meridians.
Good. And the last one? That's another volunteer. Nobody?
Latitude and longitude mark absolute locations. The numbering system of the global grid helps make it easy for you to locate any place on Earth.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. So, for today, let's begin quickly and let's dive into what we're going to do today. So you already have 3 sheets of paper. We're gonna go with the first one. You're gonna download the worksheet and we're gonna put it in Notability. In this case, we have the photocopy. Everybody's got a pencil? Or somebody needs a pencil? Something to write with? Everybody's got a pencil. Good. So please, on the sheet of paper I provided you with, we passed along. It's this white one, right? This is the sheet of paper, and this is the answer key. So this is what we have in our textbook. So what we're going to do right now is that we're going to look at the instructions on the cards, right? These are the cards, and we're going to do the first 3 together. The idea is that we need to find the locations that are given on the face 2 cards. Right, let's begin with the first one. It says, write the name of the parallel at 0 latitude. So here in this map, what is the parallel 0 latitude? We already checked it in the vocabulary. You don't need to look at it. It's the
Prime meridian.
equator. So please, right here,
Latitude.
just right there, equator.
Rewrite it on the
Yeah,
board.
no, write it. Oh, you can use both. Like if you want to write on this sheet of paper or on the cards, it's good. You're going to submit either of both to the Dropbox. So whatever you want to write it is okay. Number 2. Oh. I forgot. Oh yeah, me too. Give you a set of the
Meridian.
because you were in the restroom. I forgot. I forgot you guys were in the restroom. Oh. All right, so let's continue. Number 2. It says, write the name of the meridian 0 longitude.
That's the prime meridian.
What is the prime meridian? Good. Also named as, or known as, what is the other name for the prime meridian? It goes through one of the cities in England. It's called Greenwich. Woohoo! You got another lollipop. Yeah, you see, that's why you spend so much money in lollipops every day. All right. Question number 3. Who can help me? Question number 3 is Miss Molly.
Oh.
Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn.
Good. 23.5 north latitude and the name of parallel at 23.2 south latitude. That's going to be the Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn. Good. Any idea how you can set up this in your brain so that you will never mix them? What is
The
it?
heavier one falls to the bottom.
Sorry?
The heavier one, with the longer name, falls to the
Yeah, good. That's one of the ways you can remember it. Another way you can remember is because the constellation of Cancer is visible during the summer on the northern hemisphere, and that's what they use it in. The Capricorn is on the other side of the Earth. All right, so you're going to have some time right now, and you're going to continue working with the sheet of paper and finding the answers to the questions. Let's do 5 for 2 more minutes, and let's see if we can at least go to number 6. If you have any questions, please raise your hands, and I'll be glad to go and assist you.
Got 2 minutes left, by the way.
2 minutes? Good. All right. So, after you finish this, what we usually do is that you look at the answers, and then I will start listening from you guys, and you will give me the answers to the questions. Once we're done, we can stop right now, thank you. Once we're done with that, you will just Dropbox them in Schoology. Now the question is, why is this useful in our lives? We're going to check it here. For example, in real life, what we do is that we use this in real life, and these are the time zones. So you're going to get 30 seconds to think and share with a person. How does this help you understand the time zones? Are they all equal in all of the parallels?
Yes.
Almost, right? So, question, why do you think that here we have, for example, these islands have this crooked line?
Flat.
Good. And it's in order to avoid confusion with the time, right? If all of this is just a country or region, the geographers have mapped them as one time zone. Next one. How can this be helpful? Let's have a look at this one. Think, Pair, and Share. This is Magic Kingdom in Florida. So what happens if you get lost, let's say, at the Disney Channel land, and you need to find somebody at the stereotype land?
Oh my gosh.
We can still use our directions, right? Nowadays, somebody will say like, oh, easy teacher, I can just pull up my phone and find my way out. I said, yeah, but sometimes your phone is not working in one of these parks, so you can easily use the tools of geography to know in which direction to move according to what we have learned. And the summative assessment. I'm going to show you what you're going to be doing. This is the last one that is called the GPS on your phone. We're not going to use the GPS on our phone. However, for the summative assessment, this is what you're going to do. There are 4 projects, and you will decide which one you want to do. Let's have a look at this one. It's called Map My Run. So in the first slide, you will map your run, starting from your house. Sorry that I have this in Spanish. I'll have the other version in English. And then you have to create the legend and the conventions for how you do your run in the morning. Then later on, what you're going to do in the second snapshot is that you're going to find another one that you don't do. And this will be an alternative run path that I can use at home. Don't worry about it. We will talk and we will answer questions about it later. In the third slide, you're going to design a marathon. You can start at your home, or this could be just your home, sweet home neighborhood, and then we will gonna add all the conventions and how to run the marathon. The only prerequisite for this slide is that you gotta make sure that you have 26 miles. How can you do that? Don't worry, I will show you with Google Earth how to draw and measure the distance in your marathon. And finally, in the last one, you're going to tell me about the 4 most important places that are around your neighborhood and why they are important and how to reach them. All right? So we will be talking about this as soon as we finish the unit, but this is for you to know why we are studying about maps. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework. Dropbox your documents.